Alright everybody, how you doing? Mike over here at the Limo Garage again. So how many of you have trailers? Luggage trailers? You go to the airports, you go to the cruise ports, big groups. Yeah, I'm sure we all have luggage trailers sitting in the yard somewhere. When's the last time you did some maintenance on it? Well, I'm going to show you a real quick tutorial here, some things you need to know. Alright, first thing, tires, okay? Just because it has tread on it doesn't mean that it's good forever, alright? Tires dry, they get cracks in them. It's called dry rot, okay? In Florida here, life expectancy of a tire that sits outside is 4 to 5 years. What happens is the carbon that's inside of the rubber actually dries out. So you could look at this tire and be like, man, there's plenty of meat on there, we're good to go. Check the date. You want to find out what date this tire was made, okay? And you can do that by decoding the DOT numbers here, or hopefully you're keeping good maintenance records and you know the last time you put tires on it. I know for a fact these tires are only a year old. We service this trailer once a year. It doesn't go out a ton, but I want to make sure when it goes out that it comes back. All right, now you can see I got a little bit of rust on here. This is surface rust. I'm tackling this today. We're going to be sanding this down and spraying this with some fresh white paint to look good. Other than that, the rest of the trailer looks great. Okay, so there's some key things that you need to do for maintenance. If your wheel bearings have been replaced recently, then the easiest way to maintain your bearings is going to be this cap right here. This cap comes right off and there's a little fitting in there. It's a grease fitting, just like you would do on your front ends, on your older trucks and stuff. All right, there's a grease fitting right in there, and you can use this grease gun, and you just go ahead and you just pump a whole bunch of grease in there. Make sure you're using synthetic wheel bearing grease. Don't use the cheap generic stuff. Give it a couple of spins, pump it up, do the same thing to both sides. Now, if you haven't replaced these wheel bearings in anywhere from 3 to 4 years, you need to replace them. Let me tell you, one of these wheel bearings goes out, you're going to know about it. Easy fix, anybody can do it, okay? So the other thing that you want to keep an eye on, right up inside of here, you're going to see that mine are all dripping with grease right now. These are your shackles, okay? Mine are all dripping with grease right now because you want to make sure that these stay fully lubricated. They need to be able to move up and down. If this point right here and this point right here, same thing on the front of it. If it can't pivot, what's going to happen then is your spring and your axle and these shackles are going to take all the shock. So when you go over a bump, your springs are supposed to be able to absorb and these are supposed to be able to move back and forth as the spring takes the bumps. If this is stuck, then that means this weld is either going to break, you're going to break a spring, or possibly a U-bolt. So keep an eye on that, keep an eye on your tires, keep an eye on your bearings. And that's it. A little bit of maintenance goes a long way in a trailer, and it's going to save you a big ass headache someday. Alright guys, I hope this helps. You know what? I thought I was done with this video, but I'm not. A few other things I wanted to touch on for a trailer. Spare tires. Please don't be that guy. Go to Walmart. They're already pre-mounted, ready to go. Wheel, tire, done. Put some air in it, put it in the back of your trailer. Don't be that guy, okay? Real easy to do. This one's so new, it's still got the price tag on it. 116 bucks, okay? What's it gonna cost you to go send somebody to go get your trailer for you? Probably a hell of a lot more than that. How about the money you gotta give back to your clients because you're a dumbass and don't have a spare in your trailer? Yeah, okay. The other thing too you gotta keep in mind, I should have mentioned this earlier, you can't put just any kind of tire on a trailer. Yeah, right, okay? It has to be a trailer tire. Now let's see. Where is it? There it is, right there. See that? Hopefully you guys can read that. For trailer use only. Okay? So that doesn't mean you go down to Discount Tire and buy a $30 piece of crap tire that belongs on a Ford Fusion. No. Okay? Trailer tire only. Now, I just thought of this a second ago because I've seen this too many times and it really bothers me. A lot of people out there that don't know how to hook a trailer up. Okay? See this locking pin right here? Very, very important. A lot of people think they can just put it on the ball, put this latch down, there you go, I'm good. No. I drive on the highway a lot and I see this pin missing on a lot of trailers, okay? Without this lock pin, there's nothing holding this thing in place. So, if you don't want to end up on the 9 o'clock news, you better get yourself one of these pins right here to lock this puppy down. Now, your chains. The chains aren't here just to make noise and drag on the ground, all right? When you hook them up, you better make damn sure you got 2 of them to start with, okay? I've seen trailers out there that only have one chain on them, okay? When you hook these up to a vehicle, you crisscross them, okay? Right over, all right? So if the vehicle was here, that gets hooked up right there. This one hooked up on the other side. See, I've got them crisscrossed. You know why you're going to do that? Because if there's a failure in your ball mechanism or anything between here that separates this trailer from your vehicle, you're going to need these chains, okay? And if they're set like this, crisscrossed, they're actually going to act as a net. See that? And they're going to catch the trailer before it hits the ground and kills you or somebody else. All right, so a little trailer education for you guys there. Some more maintenance too. This little plug right here, there's your lights. You're going to want to clean these periodically with a little wire brush, put some dielectric grease in there. That's going to prolong any problems. Now you get pulled over and get a ticket because your lights don't work, or have somebody rear-end you because your brake lights didn't work in your trailer. All right, so that's it. Hopefully I've covered enough stuff that this video was helpful for somebody. So you guys be safe out there, and we'll catch you next time.